And a happy Sunday to you all, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me for your weekly tarot reading. Today we're looking at doing your energies for the 3rd of March to the 10th of March. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all chilling. I absolutely love Sundays. Here's a chance to just chill for a little bit. So yeah, I'm sitting here with my small drink of Madeira and lemon. Hope you've all pulled yourself a nice drink of something. Right, so let's get into your energy. What's going on for Scorpio, please? What's going on for Scorpio? Nice and quick. The cougar. Okay. I guess some of you Scorpios a bit of a cougar. Leadership. You've come into your own power. Now is the time to take lead of a situation and be strong. Using the power of intentions, be clear with your purpose and define where it is that you're headed. So it's not that kind of cougar. Okay. You've come into your own power. So you have to take the lead in a situation. Okay. Probably finding yourself in a leadership role. They're saying not all of you are going to like that. So yeah, I don't really want to be a leader of any kind. Prefer to keep myself to myself, thanks. Tough. So this week, Scorpio, you are going to be taking the leadership role with something, okay? They often say that the best leaders are those who don't really want that particular position, right? It's always the ones that actively seek out that sort of position are the ones that are the most corrupt. Okay. I feel that times are changing, Scorpio. That, they genuinely are. Times are changing. And this week, you're going to be in a situation where it's like, fuck, I really would much rather keep myself to myself. However, I'm being called upon to do this thing, right? This could be going on in wider society, or this could be going on within like a little group of your own friends. But bear in mind as well, Scorpio, that these things, they do tend to have like a ripple effect. Okay. So finding yourself in a position of leadership, whether you're wanting it or not, the vast majority of you are not wanting it, but that's okay. That just makes you an even better leader. Okay. Keep your intentions true. Maybe write down a list of your ethics and stick to it. Okay, something like that could be really, really beneficial because it helps to keep you humble. It helps keep you straying from your path. Yeah. Define where it is that you're headed. Yeah. So while it's good to have a goal, keep in mind that the way that you get towards that goal can often be different from how you had imagined it in your mind's eye. Okay. As long as you've defined your goal, though, you should be absolutely fine. Right. So with that being said, we are going to start pulling some more cards. We're going to look at a rune. What's going on for Scorpio, please? What's going on for Scorpio? Oh! Wow. The void. It's the blank card. It's the void. The darkness. Scary. It isn't. Null, uncertainty, unpredictable, and beyond imagination. It's the void. It's literally, it is what you make of it. It ties in with that message of how something's coming in. Something to do with your goals, but it's going to look different from how you had imagined it to look. Okay. With this void energy, it's literally, you could be limiting yourself. And Spirit's telling you to stop putting limits on yourself. Because that, your void is literally unlimited potential. Are you fully tapping into your fullest potential? Are you playing it small when you shouldn't be? This card often comes out right before that metaphorical Big Bang. Right before something big is about to happen in your life, you will normally see this card come out. Because it's unexpected energy as well. It's come out with Manas, which has come out off balance. And this is a card of society, teamwork, dependence and unity. Teamwork is a lot like the Three of Coins, basically. Teamwork, project building, collaborating with others, co-creating with the universe, especially with the combination of them two. Yeah, that's co-creating with the universe. What's under there? Ooh, Pertro. Lovely. Gambler's rune. Pertro. You've had this one that's come out a few times, Scorpio. It's the lucky rune, basically. It's the symbol. See that symbol? If ever you go into like a casino and you see someone with that on their left hand, it's for luck. It's known as the gambler's rune. This one says random, mystery, ambiguity. That was a big word for me. And fates. Yeah, that's why it's illustrated with the three fates, past, present and the future, that reside under Yggdrasil, the world tree, weaving that web of life. Yeah. Big, big, big energies here, Scorpio. Really big energies. It's time for you to take your place. It's time for you to stop playing it small. It's time for you to take that calculated risk. It's time for you to do that thing that you always wanted to do, but for whatever reason haven't gotten around to doing it yet. It's time for you to unleash your business plan into the world. Anything. This is big energies though, Scorpio. Really, really big. Okay. Right, so let's line up the cards because I'm going to add to this. It says that eventually it's going to tell me a whole story, okay? Luck is on your side. For sure. What else for Scorpio, please, for the week of the 3rd of March to the 10th of March? What's going on? For Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know, please? Answers, progress, and real passion. It's under there, looking. Okay, okay. Your overall energy under here, looking. It's okay for you to look for better work, but be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. So this is a message for a few of our Scorpios who are feeling stuck and restricted in their current day-to-day life or in their current career. You're being told, look, it's okay for you to have a new plan, okay? But definitely do be discreet in your plan making. Answers. You will soon resolve your current situation. Work-wise, you will find unique ways to stand out and you find a new opening with job security. Yeah. So some of you could well be changing up your job this week. Oh my God. Excuse me. I need to take a drink. Wow. Random. Yeah. Some of you will be changing up your job this week. If you don't feel that that applies for you, then there is some kind of promotion here in the pipework, for certain. Okay. And of course, if you're currently self-employed, then you can fully expect more growth within that particular employment. Okay. Or growth within your business, because you got progress. It seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon, so stay on course for at least a few more months before you make a change. Interesting. So you got the planning stages of looking for something new, because whatever it is that you're doing right now, you feel that it's not working. And Spirit's telling you, okay, but if you're going to do that, if you're going to have a new plan, do that discreetly, okay? Maybe you don't want to make people nervous, that you're planning on leaving. Do you know what I mean? So if you are self-employed, you don't want to be making your clients nervous, anything like that, okay? While you're thinking of a plan B. In all honesty though, Scorpio, it looks like you don't really need that plan B. It looks like at the moment you've just become frustrated with the state of play, with feeling like, look, nothing's growing, nothing's expanding, it's not moving, it's stuck, it's stagnant, and just feeling really frustrated with that, which of course is completely natural. But Spirit's saying, give yourself a few more months before you make any grand decisions, okay? And then you've got real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than what you truly deserve. Yeah, not settling. And again, like, it's a funny deck, this one, because they say it's real passion, and they've illustrated it with two people being intimate with each other, but then it talks about a job. So yeah, the vast majority of yous are looking towards job security mostly, and more passion and more excitement in your life. Okay, let's see if we can find out more. What's going on for Scorpio, please? So literally, see with that blank rune, the void, it's like literally, okay, so Scorpio, you're wanting all of these things that you've mentioned here. Okay, so now how do you take the practical steps towards your goals? Well, that's going to require really putting yourself out there. That's going to require you no longer playing small. I am ingenious, number 10. That's come out in reverse. You have great leadership skills. Yes, you don't believe in your own leadership skills. And that's the problem, because it came out in reverse. So you're being called to be a leader of some kind. A leader within your profession, or a leader within your community. A leader of some kind, being at the forefront. But then with that one coming out in reverse, it's like, oh nah, I couldn't think of anything worse. I get it, I understand. Like, I completely understand. It's not nice having to put yourself, like, having to put the spotlight on you, but you're being called to do just that though, Scorpio. Okay, unfortunately, it is one of those things where you're just going to have to get over that initial reaction that comes with having to have the spotlight put on you, okay? Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organise all of the details, and then direct others on how to carry things out. Yeah, you're helping others somehow. It's all part of your calling. What's under there? 555. I'm optimistic. A major shift is about to come into our life. Listen, guys, I'm not drunk. Okay, I'm not drunk. Look. A major shift is about to come into our life experience. I think they mean your. And change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. And maybe use spell check once in a while. That'll get you far. That'll get you real far. Okay. So stay optimistic, Scorpio. Okay. Try not to focus on your fear of being out in the spotlight, or having the spotlight on you, or having a lot of attention. Yeah, it's scary. Really, really scary. And it does make you feel really vulnerable. And the thing is as well, Scorpio, with you being a Scorpio, having to put yourself out there makes you feel like you're vulnerable to attack, specifically. But again, look, you've got luck and good fortune and the fates on your side. How many years now has this been where you have allowed your fears to stop you from pursuing what it is that you know full well you're supposed to be doing in your life? Yeah. You can't afford to allow those fears to dictate anymore. Okay. You have to take that leadership role. And stay optimistic about it as well. It's like, look, you're going to have people on your side. You're going to have people work with you, work beside you. Okay, you are going to have support. And then you've got the stranger. Excitement, risk, and the unknown. Yeah, the stranger is like unknown energy. You can't predict everything all of the time, Scorpio. Even though you've got a shit hot intuition, basically a super powerful sixth sense that other people are legit afraid of a lot of the times, because you know you can peg people like that, right? When you're coming from a high vibe, you usually can peg people like that, and you're like that. With this, when it comes down to your own life, that's where you feel a little bit more, whoa, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. How is it I can sit there and predict things for other people, but then when it comes down to my own life, I'm at a total loss? How can that be? How is that even a thing? Truth is, Scorpio, you know exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing. You know exactly why you're here in this very moment. You've just not been doing it out of that fear. It's time for you to get excited. Take that calculated risk. Okay? You're being called. I'm telling you, a shift is happening, and Scorpios are being called to take the front seat. You see, Scorpios would much rather be the power behind the throne. So to be told, no, Scorpio, you have to actually go sit in that throne, that's going to be uncomfortable. What else for Scorpio, please? Thank you. The pocket watch. A time, a call to action, and seizing the moment. I told you, didn't I? It's time for you to seize the moment. No two ways about it. What's under there? The Hound. Loyalty, faithfulness, and companionship. Yeah. Yeah, you're not alone here. Some of you, again, it depends entirely on what exactly this is that you know you're supposed to be doing, okay? Because this loyalty and support, it could be coming in through other people in the physical, or it could be coming in through the spiritual, okay? It just depends entirely on what your avenue of expertise, if you will, is, okay? What else can you tell us for Scorpio, please? Can you clarify the... What should we clarify first, guys? I'm thinking Pietro. Can you clarify Pietro for Scorpio, please? Clarify Pietro for Scorpio. Tell me when. Thank you. The world. Nice. And the Queen of Coins under there. Your financial woes, financial struggles, financial restraints. It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. So there's lucky energy surrounding your finances, for certain. For certain, the World and the Queen of Coins. No more struggling. Queen of Coins is someone who can enjoy nice things in life. The Queen of Coins is not someone who is living hand to mouth. It's not someone who's focused on survival. A Queen of Coins is someone who is in that thriving energy. So if you're not at that place right now, Scorpio, this is what you're working towards. And because you've been working towards it, this is exactly what you're coming into. Okay. The struggle is over, literally. Pietro, the World, and the Queen of Coins. The struggle's over. this, whatever this is that you're doing right now, or considering on doing in the very near future, is going to be more successful than your wildest dreams. And that's why your first card out was Cougar, leadership, taking that leadership role, okay? And then you had this ingenious energy that came out in the reverse, which is sort of like grappling with feelings right now of, but what if I'm not good enough? But what if people criticize me? But what if people don't like me? Well, do you know what, Scorpio? People are going to do that anyway. They're going to do that anyway. So you may as well put yourself out there and live your best fucking life, because there's always going to be someone in the shadows that's got some kind of negative ass shit to say, right? That's going to happen anyway. That's going to happen whether you're out here on YouTube, or whether you're working in a supermarket, or if you're a cleaner. It doesn't matter what you do in life. Someone, somewhere, is going to have something nasty to say about it. So as soon as you get over that feeling of, oh, but what if, you're going to have it made. You're going to have it sorted. Okay? The world is a cycle ending. It's also a card of victory. Beautiful energy. Can you clarify the void for Scorpio, please? Thank you. Oh, the Magician. Yeah. I mean, out of all of the cards in the entire tarot deck, to clarify the void energy, the Magician's got to be the best one. Like 100% it's got to be. So whenever you see the Magician, that's akin to having all of the 4 aces out in your read at the same time, okay? Because the Magician has the Ace of Coins, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. He's got all of the tools needed. Magician, manifesting, making something happen. Again, this is about, what is it that you're making? What is it that you're creating? What is it that you're putting out there? That's exactly what the universe is responding to. Okay? And yeah, the results coming back in are a little unpredictable, Scorpio. Because you don't know when it's coming in. And you don't know what to expect. But with this kind of energy, you can definitely expect greatness. Because you've been told multiple times in this read, it's time for you to get optimistic. Having that plan B for your future, it might serve as a comfort blanket for a little bit. And that's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. But Spirit's telling you, you're not going to need it. You're not going to need it. You can take those training wheels off. Okay? Because you don't need them anymore. It's beautiful energy. Can you clarify this manas, please? This is teamwork for Scorpio. Wow, that's loads. Oh my god. Okay, 7 of Swords, 2 of Coins, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, 7 of Coins, 3 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Manas. 8. Okay, number 1. Looks like you're being shown that there is a better way to do things than how you're currently doing them right now. Right? It's like, are you fully investing yourself in this thing? Are you fully applying yourself in this thing? Have you considered that there is a better way of doing things? I am going to clarify this 7 of Swords because I'm getting a little bit of a double-edged sword type energy off of this 7 of Swords. Okay. So I need to clarify that, find out what exactly what the intent is behind that 7 of Swords. I mean, it's come out with the 2 of Coins. And your 2 of Coins can be a lot of things. That's like balance, rebalance, strategy. I mean, your 7 of Swords alone is a strategy. But I'm seeing that you could be spreading yourself out too thin is what I feel is the message here for you, Scorpio. I feel that you're undertaking quite a lot by yourself and you're not getting support when you should be getting support. Okay? Seven of Swords, Two of Coins. And your Two of Coins, again, that can be like a second stream of income. It can be holding down multiple jobs. Do you know what I mean? It's like, basically, it's juggling. Traditionally, it's juggling. It's like someone doing a lot of things at the same time. And then you have got strategy cards out here as well. Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Seven of Coins, Three of Wands, Four of Cups. Expansion's going to happen when you start to be more appreciative of your own efforts, basically. Now, I'm not into this whole finger pointing thing and victim blaming, this, that, and next, okay? Like, sometimes life is hard and sometimes people are just shitty, right? It just happens. But there needs to come a point where we take accountability ourselves, and it's like, okay, well, how much of this situation have you been your own worst enemy here, Scorpio? Like, realistically, okay? Because there is a message here about, yeah, you have been your own worst enemy because you haven't stopped and really appreciated how far on your journey you've already come. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not living in the past. It's like metaphorically looking over your shoulder every so often so that you can check how far you've come on your journey. And that is what keeps you grateful to yourself. Okay, but when you've taken a breather away from everything else that you've been doing and you're like, shit, where was I 3 years ago? In fact, where was I last year even? Where was I 10 years ago? Did I ever imagine myself being in this position a few years ago? Well, that's how far you've come, Scorpio. Okay, because at the moment you've got Three of Wands and Four of Cups. It's like that there's a lack, and there's even ships in this Three of Wands, look. Okay, that there's definitely a lack of appreciation for the journey that you've already traversed. Okay, changing up your strategy, definitely. It's going to be the #1 place to look. And a lot of yous are not going to like this one, but you've also got the message of being patient. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I don't like that when that comes out in my own reads as well. It's like, fuck's sake, how much patient am I supposed to be? This is ridiculous. But yeah, it's not the message that you want to hear, but yeah, a little bit of patience is going to go a long way in your particular situation. Okay, doesn't mean sitting on your arse doing nothing and expecting everything to fall out of the sky. It's not about that. It's like, look, you've been actively manifesting this one thing over here. Now you're tired and exhausted, feeling drained, maybe even a little bit depressed because the results that you were waiting for from the thing you were trying to manifest hasn't come in yet. And then it's like a vicious circle, basically. So what Spirit's saying is, change up your tactic. Take your focus off of this for a minute, okay? You've done everything that you can in that. Wait for the universe to respond, and while you're waiting, crack on with something else. That's what they're saying here. And the first thing that you need to crack on with and take a look at while you're waiting for this over here is to show more self-appreciation. Look at the comparison between who you are now, today, watching this right now in this very second, who you are right now and who you were 10 years ago. What is the difference? It's going to be vast. It's going to be vast. Three of Wands, Four of Cups. It's going to be a huge difference. You have achieved so fucking much since the person that you were back then. And there needs to be more celebration of that right now. Okay? We've also got a message about sustainable success. I'll show you where that's coming in from. So you see this King of Swords. See how that's a windmill? And they keep saying that wind energy is clean, it's sustainable. Now, politically, whether you believe that or not, it's whatever, right? The point is, when I saw that windmill, the message that I got was sustainable. Sustainable. And what's it next to? It's next to the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Coins. Sustainable success, because it's to clarify this man as. So what you're building up here, Scorpio, is either a business or career or lifestyle that is going to be successful for the foreseeable future. It's going to be sustainable. So you're not working on like a flash in the pan success, you know. You're not working on that. You're working on something that is a slow builder. Why is it a slow builder? Because it's going to be sustainable. Okay. And that might well require you bringing more people into the fold somehow. Maybe that's another tactic that you can look at. Okay. Because to try and do absolutely everything by yourself, especially in business, you can do it. You can do it for a while, but it's not sustainable. Okay? It's not sustainable doing that. So instead of looking for something else, you're already exactly where you're supposed to be. So spend more time, efforts and energy thinking on how you can polish up what it is that you're currently doing. Yeah. Okay. What else can we clarify? I feel that we should clarify the stranger. Because these other cards are basically self-explanatory. Alright, it's like yes, you are going to get the answers that you're looking for. You are going to see the progress that you're looking for. You are definitely going to feel more impassioned, more enthusiastic, more excited about something that you're wanting to achieve, or I'm hearing excel in life at. Wow, that reads like a college leaflet thing. Maybe some of you are planning on going back to college. You know, maybe that could be a real thing. But yeah, it's like you're definitely on the right path. This is all to do with polishing up something that you're currently doing. How to make it better for you. How to make it more sustainable for you. You can clarify the stranger for Scorpio, please. Thank you. The Seven of Cups. This one's illustrated with a house of cards, so that could indicate that something's fragile. Something's fragile. Something isn't stable with that house of cards. House of cards can also be like a metaphor for something that's been built on a lie. You know, and it's a house of cards because it only takes the truth to knock all of that down. Yeah. Excitement, risk, and the unknown. I'm going to clarify that one. What's this message about the house of cards for Scorpio? What's this message about house of cards for Scorpio, please? What is it? This King of Cups in reverse. I see. That's someone hiding their feelings. That's someone deliberately making sure that they're not emotionally available. That could be you that's doing that, Scorpio, or that could be someone else that's doing that to you. A King of Cups in reverse is an emotional withdrawal. I feel what the message actually is, because mind how I asked, what's this House of Cards? Are you overly emotionally invested in a situation where perhaps maybe you're needing to take a step back just a little bit? Or even ask yourself why you're emotionally invested in this thing? What's the unknown? Okay, and neither one's in reverse. Unpredictable. Something or someone is unpredictable, or you're trying to tap in a certain profession where the results themselves are unpredictable. And it's that's what's putting you on edge. That's exactly what's putting you on edge, because you don't really like things to be unpredictable. Spirit's asking for you to see the exciting in the unpredictable. You can tell us more about that King of Cups reversed. The Scorpio, please. The Devil. An obsession, toxic behaviors, 5 of Coins. Oh, okay. You put in too much emphasis, possibly, on the monetary gains of something that you're doing, or the monetary loss of something that you're currently doing. So it's like, shift your focus. If this is about another person that you're dealing with, it's going to go off track ever so slightly, okay? If this is about someone else that you're dealing with, they've built their life in this House of Cards. It's very, very fragile. It's built upon lies. Okay, something about them is built upon lies. They're unpredictable. Probably sleeping around, cheating, this, that and the next. Maybe you know about someone cheating on their partner. And then we've got this Devil, 5 of Coins, to say, look, that this toxic person who has built their life that way, their House of Cards is going to come crashing down. Okay, so that's a side message for some of you. But let's get back to the main timeline that's coming out here. Is, look, try not to put so much emphasis on your success equates your bank account. Okay, your bank account does not equate success. That's what they're saying here. It's like, look, your focus is all wrong. As long as you've got enough to live and enjoy life as best you can, you know, as long as you're not completely running on a deficit every month, then you're already successful. Okay, that's what they're saying here. It's definitely time for you to seize the moment, make that calculated risk. Okay, what's this Hound energy for Scorpio, please? Dogs have featured really heavily in your reads of late, Scorpio. So dog symbology is going to be really, really important for you. You got Temperance, yeah. Card of Patience. Being devoted and patient to what it is that you're doing, that's going to see you success ultimately. It's the card of the Alchemist. Balance, patience, moderation. Okay, so in order to successfully manifest, maybe study alchemy. Yeah. Your perspective is going to go quite a long way. And we're also seeing, with that being really angelic energy as well, you are being divinely guided and protected, okay, because it's to clarify this companionship, faithfulness and loyalty energy. Tell us more for Scorpio, please. Thank you. 9 of Wands. Okay, I'm getting rigidity. They're saying for you to not fuss about anything that's beneath you. Okay. Have they strong boundaries? Queen of Swords. Make sure that you keep your promises. This week more so than ever, Scorpio. Okay. Tell us more about that 9 of Wands. Thank you. The King of Wands off balance. Okay. 10 of coins under there. The 10 of coins. Interesting. That one's off balance though. So that's like, listen, Scorpio, if you're investing in a one-sided situation or a one-sided relationship, it probably is going to serve you well to surrender that. Okay. A King of Wands off balance, that's someone who's getting exhausted with a situation. If it's about another person, then it shows that there is the attraction only is coming from one side of the table. The excitement for something has ended because it's off balance. I'm seeing that someone's ready to settle down. Scorpio, could be you, could be someone else. Again, the side messages are for those who are dealing with a love situation, which not everybody is dealing with a love situation. Okay? If there is a love situation going on here, they're the ones that built up another situation elsewhere that was literally a house of cards. They've probably been thrown out, kicked out for their own shitty ass behaviour, and you're realising you're no longer attracted to that person, but they're trying to come back in anyway because they're now wanting to live with you. They're like that, yeah, Scorpio, I'm wanting to settle down. I feel like I've grown up quite a lot over the past few years, and you're like, fuck that, I don't believe you. With that Queen of Swords. The side I'm not focused on the love so much because I'm not feeling that super heavy for the vast majority of you. Okay, but I fully appreciate that you could be dealing with both. You could be dealing with a love situation and a career situation at the same time. Really possible. But the vast majority of our Scorpio collective, for this week at least, are going to be focused on their own growth and their own career. For definite. I feel the need to pull. What can we pull for guidance? Let me see. Yeah, I think I'll get one of these. I should probably pull you a Sun Tzu card as well. What guidance have you got for our Scorpio collective here, please? What's your guidance? Thank you. Whoa. Oh my days. Okay. Can you feel me? Your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights and opportunities are emerging, so wake up, embrace and celebrate. Yeah. That's like an awakening, a reawakening, an ascension. It's your inner feminine energies that have been quite possibly suppressed for so long, or wanting to come out and play. Okay, your inner feminine is wanting your validation. It's wanting your acknowledgement. This is basically saying, yeah, everybody has got feminine and divine masculine energies within them. It's all about the balance. Sometimes a situation's going to require more of your feminine energy, and then other times, other situations is going to require more of your masculine energies. Whether you identify as whatever gender, it makes no difference. It's just about the energies. Your inner divine feminine is wanting to come out and play, basically. They're saying don't be afraid to go with how you feel about a situation as well. Because your inner divine feminine is incredibly intuitive. Okay. What guidance do you have for our Scorpio collective, please? Two of them, okay. Reason over power. In all fighting, the direct method may be used for joining battle, but indirect methods will be needed in order to secure victory. Be subtle. You're needing to be subtle with something here, Scorpio. Reason over power. In an argument, the most, again, someone else who hasn't been using spell checker. Look at this. They've got the word there twice. In an argument, the most determined, loudest, or the nastiest contestant may win, with little reason involved. To use influence over power to win is harder, though. Someone who is highly skilled at using indirect methods will win without their adversary even ever knowing that there was a fight. And to do this, you need to understand the situation better than the others to get reason into play. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, if someone's going up against you, it could be loud and aggressive and getting in your face and, you know, Spirit's saying here, look, you can win this argument or this battle or whatever this is with someone who's gone up against you by being subtle. If you listen, the vast majority of you can feel intuitively that someone is up to something, right? You're going to be getting 6 steps ahead of them. Because you've already clocked them. You've already clocked they're going to do something. You can get 6 steps ahead of them. And then there is no instance of a country having benefited from prolonged warfare, so keep your fight short. Yeah. Sun Tzu's advice that your objective should be to win the war and not to keep winning the small battles is great advice for couples. Say your piece politely and with respect. Listen to theirs in the same manner and then move towards peace. Don't pretend that it didn't happen. Deal with it then and there and then leave it behind you. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's pull you a funny message. So obviously if you don't like swearing or sarcasm, then you probably shouldn't be on my channel at all. But yeah, if you don't like swearing or sarcasm, then you don't have to listen to it, okay? The decks that I always close out the reads with, they can sail a little bit too close to the wind for some of them, okay? So yeah, what's going on for Scorpio, please? What guidance do you have for Scorpio? Thank you. Interesting. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. So, yeah, when you have self-respect, you will find that certain individuals will tend to criticize you with a lot more frequency. Because basically, they're wanting for you to feel shitty about yourself, the way that they feel shitty about themselves. That's what they're saying, basically. And this is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves hard and for really reals. Yeah, some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you're shining bright as fuck. So shine on. Yeah, funny that, Scorpio, because your read has literally just come full circle. You started off your read with how you would much rather not be sitting in that throne in the spotlight. You'd much rather be the power behind the throne. That's your comfort zone. That's where you feel safe. It's where you feel secure. You don't want to handle other people's shit. You don't want to deal with other people's bullshit and criticisms. But unfortunately, Scorpio, you're being called to the forefront to do something that is going to put a spotlight on you. And that inevitably does mean being on the receiving end of certain other people who would try and use others, such as yourself, as this emotional little punch bag. But you listen, they're not saying you have to put up with it. They're not saying that at all. They're saying do not use that as a reason to not put yourself out in the forefront. You are still allowed to defend yourself. You are still allowed to stand up for yourself. You do not have to put up with it. Okay? You don't. And you do it this way here. Right? But what you don't do is allow them to stop you from being in the position that you're supposed to be in. That's what you don't do. Okay? Interesting read. But yeah, that's what I have for you today, Scorpio. I just genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to you. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then I am taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.